What is up, Clarity and Cardano community? How's it going? You have a few key members of the Clarity team here. Tomas, who is an on-chain developer, he helps build the smart contracts for the Clarity team. Justin, who heads up the user experience UI UX, connects the on-chain stuff to the front end interface, and then you have me. I kind of do business development and that type of thing for the team. So today we're going to have a quick video. Not to talk about our Fund 11 proposals, but to talk about the proposals that have been voted on and funded, and kind of the status, just so we can level set with the community of where we're at and how close we are to delivering on these proposals. So we're just going to go through each proposal and kind of have a roundtable discussion about the current status and how close it is to being delivered. So the first one was a proposal that was funded in Fund 9. This is the Cardano DAO dashboard. If you haven't seen it, a similar type of example we like to look at is deepdao.io. So this aggregates a bunch of DAO data. So it says, what assets or how big are the treasuries of these DAOs? What assets are in these treasuries? How many token holders do they have? How many active governance participators do we participate? The governance participation metrics for each DAO as well. So we're building that out for the Clarity DAO ecosystem. And we have, a lot of progress in terms of having kind of our database set up to be able to create this Cardano DAO dashboard. And really what the holdup has been is getting enough usage to make sure that when we release this dashboard, it is meaningful. So, we'll display things such as, how many token holders a DAO has, the daily vote count, how many lifetime proposals has the DAO had, how many lifetime voters has the DAO had. So we have all of these buckets ready to go. Really, we're just looking to see the usage of the platform ramp up, and then we just have to put really a pretty user interface to those data buckets. Justin, did you have anything else you wanted to add on the status of the DAO dashboard?
Yeah, no, the metrics are collecting right now, trying to get Agora to mainnet, and then we'll be collecting real on-chain DAO metrics, which I think is what the community is excited to see.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, next one is this was funded in Fund 10, but the Clarity and InMaker integration.
Yeah, so with this one, we got an integration up and running this week. So exciting news on that front. Right now, DAO admins are able to link an existing NMaker project with their Clarity rewards points for their community. So what this means is the community DAO admin can set up a way for users to earn points on the platform and now redeem them by claiming an NMaker NFT. So this is working with all existing NMaker projects. So if you already have an NMaker collection that's up and running, you just need to buy some mint credits and you're able to make that NFT redeemable on our site. If you don't already have an NMaker project set up, stay tuned over the next couple of weeks and we'll have kind of our final step of this integration ready where you can go from 0 to 1 and actually create your NMaker collection straight from the Clarity platform.
Awesome. Yeah, and I'm excited for that one. I talked to Patrick about it this morning, so there's an interview with Patrick that you can check out where we're talking about the integration and what we want to come to fruition as a result of it. But yeah, also once we push this integration live, which will be by the end of the week here, there's going to be some surprises for the early users that come. So stay tuned for that and announcements about that. Just a little tease there. So the next, we actually had 5 proposals funded in Fund 10, which was awesome, but it also gave us a lot of planning to do. So we're going to get into the status of the other 4 proposals from Fund 10 as well. And the strategy that we've been taking is to put in small proposals and let the community decide the direction and the feature sets that get built out next. So without further ado, the next proposal that was funded and that we're close to completing is the Clarity DAO infrastructure liquid democracy capability. This is already available within Agora, which is the open source and audited smart contract, treasury management, and governance framework we're building on top of. But Tomas, do you want to comment about just the status of this proposal?
Sure. So we have our opt-in code ready. So it is technically possible already to delegate your voting power to someone else within the community, and then for someone else to already vote with delegated voting power. So right now we only need to make all of that pleasant for the user. Right, we need to modify our chain indexer to keep track of all of the delegated power, and then expose everything on the front end and make it pretty. But the core functionality is already working, and we've tested it, and it's fine.
Awesome. Yep. So completing that one is all about, we have kind of the core functionality built out in the back end. We need to make it an easy to use interface on the front end. We want it to be a good experience to be able to delegate your voting power in DAOs that leverage Clarity. The next proposal that was funded was Clarity DAO Treasury DeFi integrations. I also just talked to Pi this morning about this one. Very excited to deliver this one. What this will make possible is a automatically executing proposal that swaps assets in the treasury. So if you want to go from the native token to ADA, or if you want to go from ADA to a stablecoin, this is the type of things you can do with this proposal once it's completed. So how's the status of this one, Tomas?
Right. So we already have a generic treasury withdrawal proposals working. So you can specify like any receiver and take any amount and have a DAO vote on whether to send these funds or not. So we are starting with integration with Sunday Swap. And for this, we need to understand how the protocol really works, like under the hood, that there are all datum standards. And that's what we are testing right now. And later, just like front-end integration to replicate the familiar token swap form. And that's a protocol we decided to integrate with because other ones aren't really possible with current state of interoperability on Cardano. For everything that operates on batchers, we need to be able to specify return datum, or otherwise it is not usable with smart contracts. And the Agora Treasury is like actual smart contracts. So only Sunday is right now capable of doing it, unfortunately, because we won't have any more diversity yet.
Yep. Yeah, makes sense. So a lot to do with the datum structure, and we're integrating with Sunday first, and that should be live, somewhere around when we launch Agora or version 2 of Clarity, which incorporates Agora features on mainnet. So that's exciting. The next one that we'll talk about was funded in Fund 10, and it is the DREP Community Governance and Explorer. So I know a lot of the progress around this one surrounds. We've been doing a lot of research on chain indexers and how to access data from SanchoNet to give the snapshot polling the capability to pull voting power from delegation and the amount of time delegated to DREPs. So Justin, if you want to hop in and give a status on this one.
Yeah, so we had everything initially running through Scrolls a couple months ago as far as our custom chain indexer goes. After doing some research, we realized that Scrolls would not be kind of a viable solution going forward. So we have spent the last month or so transitioning over to DB Sync. So that included just getting all of our existing chain indexers up and running in DB Sync. Then we had kind of a transition period where we had a working group of about 20 people testing out the chain indexer on testnet. Got through all of that with no hiccups, no bugs. So we're currently in the process of moving that into mainnet. Once that transition's done, we can then start extending that to including the SanchoNet information and other stake pool information as well. Muted, Logan.
So that bleeds into the last proposal that we have. And sorry about that. My headphones disconnected. Am I coming through all right? Okay. So yeah, that bleeds into the last proposal that we have outstanding currently. And it is a similar type of thing where we've done the research on the chain indexers. And now what we have to do is make this chain indexer able to read the chain for the amount delegated to a certain SPO and the amount of time delegated, so that SPOs are able to get in touch with their community and have snapshot polling with their community based off those specific metrics. Any other further comments on this one, guys? All right. Yeah, so we are on our way to completing these proposals. Thank you to the Cardano community for all of the support. We are working hard to deliver these. We have a huge V2 release coming, which creates the possibility to have completely permissionless and autonomous decentralized treasuries and treasury management through on-chain voting and automatically executing proposals with the V2 launch of Clarity. So we're super excited for that. And yeah, that's the level set on the outstanding proposals that the Clarity team has. We're excited to bring them to fruition. The InMaker one is already is going to be pushed soon, and all the other ones are very close as well. So we'll keep updating the community as they get delivered. But thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you guys on the next YouTube video.